You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com, YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.
Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. The film we're going to talk about right now is called Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Wow. Warner Brothers really depending on this film to make it and also make it money too. And also to establish, for this year, Warner Brothers Productions. Well, will this film do that for them? I'm going to say yes, it will. Now, this film is directed by Zack Snyder and written by Terrio and David S. Goyer. This is really the sequel of Man of Steel. And like I say, Warner Brothers needs this film to be exciting and a moneymaker. But in this one, we got Batman, played by Ben Affleck. And I will admit, he is the Batman right now. Henry Cavill, he's Superman. Amy Adams, Lois Lane, she really did a lot in this film. I really enjoyed that. But she didn't have to talk a lot. She did a lot of action. Jesse Eisenberg, he's playing Alexander Luthor or Lex Luthor. That was believable for me. Diane Lane, Superman's stepmom. Laurence Fishburne, Perry White. Jeremy Irons, Holly Hunter. Gal Gadot, Scoop McNair, and Michael Shannon is in this too. You remember he was from the Man of Steel. Now, we have a flashback in this film. You see the Waynes are getting killed again. But how many times do we need to see that and be reminded that's how Bruce Wayne became Batman, or that's the reason why he became Batman, because he kept brooding about this. Fortunately for us, Bruce Wayne did not go to a psychiatrist or a psychic, anybody like that, to talk about that problem with his parents being killed in front of him. Otherwise, we wouldn't have Batman. Ha! Yeah, I thought I'd just add that in there. Anyway, also at the beginning of the film, too, you see Bruce Wayne. He has an office building in Metropolis. And we see Superman fighting General Zod. And that's, another flashback that we see because Bruce Wayne is trying to get to his building to tell the employees to leave because, all the debris from the spaceship and all that stuff is destroying, the city, Metropolis. And he do rescue a child who becomes, an orphan, and another employee who got his legs cut off. Now, let's go back to 18 months later. Batman is really mad at Superman about that. And also other things are making him pissed off about Superman. But one thing I like about this is Holly Hunter, she plays a senator from Kentucky. And she was saying, well, look, we got to make Superman accountable for all the debris and other things, deaths and things like that. Whenever he comes around and saves people and fights and things like that, buildings being smashed, people are dying. And I've always said that to myself when I watch films with superheroes and other heroes who try to save other people. Well, what happened? What about the other people who suffer and die? Building crashed on them, building blew up. Just like remember in James Bond. Remember the building blew up in James Bond, and and remember in the Avengers. I hate to talk about other franchises doing this, but when you see these people and they fighting other people and other things are being destroyed, there are other lives being lost, and that's what Holly Hunter, the senator, her character as a senator from Kentucky, want to make Superman accountable for that. And also she was saying, how can we protect ourselves from this guy who is Superman? I mean, he can destroy all of us. And another thing I like about this screenplay too is what the screenwriters, they raised some interesting questions about, humankind's love affair, worship, whatever it is, with all-powerful beings, whether they're a God or Allah or Buddha or Superman answering their prayers. I love those discussions that they had in this film about that, And another thing that happened in this film, hey, Wonder Woman shows up in this film too. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous, beautiful, and powerful. Wait till you see those scenes. Of course, Batman, Superman, they duke it out and things like that. But with all that aside, is this an interesting film? Is it exciting? Yes, it is. This is a very exciting film. I love the way it was written. I love the way the story was told. And the actors really played those roles very well. I enjoy the actors. And I feel that Zack Snyder really did a great acting role, even though I think he took a page from another director, And also, I saw it in IMAX. You should see it in IMAX. It was very, very, very exciting watching it on that huge screen with the music turned up loud and the dialogue turned up loud. I'm going to give this only 3.5 palm trees out of 4. I'm not giving it a complete 4 because it got a little bit slow. Then everything turned up. But I will admit, this was very exciting for me to watch. 3.5 palm trees out of 4. It's almost a 4, but it kind of lost me with some of the slowness. But the things they talked about and the things that they did in Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, woo, man, you gotta watch it and see it. I am very excited to see that film. I'm going to see it again. You should see it too. Hey, and thanks for watching me, Al McGee, with your entertainment ticket. I really appreciate it.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YEticket.com. We are your